Oh, I want baby girl.
Don't baby girl me. How many of your groupies you call baby girl? Is Tisha a baby girl? Is Amanda a baby girl too? And who the hell is Bonquisha? Is that even a name?
Man, I can't
What is going on? Welcome to Sharane's World. Let's go. Welcome, Facebook Flowers, my flowers. And welcome all you narcissistic men and women out here in these streets, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes. At the end of the day, on awareness, yes. I'm Sharane. Listen, I spread awareness in Binghamton and I also spread awareness nationwide. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say, I'm just hearing too much is going on in, Binghamton, about more domestic disputes going on out here and people are going unallowed behind these situations, violence relationships and narcissistic abuse relationships. Happened out and Saratoga research on it, but that's apart. Domestic violence, this is why we must spread awareness when it comes to these situations, no matter what relationship one, a family one, it doesn't matter because domestic violence happens everywhere in everybody's family, no matter where it's at. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So listen, I just want to pay my respects and I just want to say my condolences and send my condolences out to the family. You know, it's a tragedy story from what I'm hearing about. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, um, it's crazy. But once I get more research on it, I would definitely come back up here and spread more awareness about the situation. All I know is that we must get the awareness out there for domestic violence. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and narcissistic abuse relationships because it's real. People are going unalive behind these situations. But ladies and gentlemen, let me get into this real quick. I got something cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know Sharane World has to advocate for herself as well. I must advocate for the DA and everybody, doing their job because let me tell you something, the narcissist is not getting by. Like at the end of the day, when these people are violating your order protections and just doing the most and just making it seem like they're the victim and all reality, they're not no victim. You understand? You must stay 10 toes down. They are going to keep taking you for a joke. When you say no to the Binghamton police, like I said, everybody's situation is different, but I do know that there's not a lot of education when it comes to, the Binghamton police of, domestic violence calls and narcissistic abuse relationship calls and, things like that. Everybody call is absolutely different, but we must bring the awareness there so everyone can get that understanding, when they do come out to these calls. Because like I said, every domestic call is not the same. They're all different. It could be crazy situations going down. You understand me? So everything is different. We just want to make sure that they get the education. But like I said, as a peer mentor survivor advocate for myself and for others. Like I said, I have to advocate for myself, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, let me give a shout out to them for doing what they need to do because, like I said, when somebody's breaking your order protection, they're breaking it. So let's shout them out. The narcissist, has got to go to court for it. You understand? Like I said, when you're violating and you're out there on ACD agreements and things like that, ladies and gentlemen, and they're violating those agreements with the court of law and they get in trouble. So basically, if you have an ACD agreement, if your batterer or narcissist or whatever has an ACD agreement, which is stay out of trouble for either 6 months, a year, whatever the conditions are, and if you do get in trouble, if you don't get in trouble, they will throw it away. But if you do get in trouble, that charge will come back up and whatever else new charge that you did pick up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said, it got yeah. Okay. So it got violated. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let me give a big shout out of applause to myself for advocating for myself because it was hard. It was not easy. It was, how hard it was to keep sitting there and have to call a DA, call these people up, letting them know, like, listen, this is what's going on. Because at the end of the day, while I'm sitting there, they're out there getting them, catching other warrants and going back and forth to court for other harassment. So listen, I'm pushing for this march to come. Stay posted with the dates and everything like that, just in case the dates change, whatever it is. Make sure y'all follow my support group page. It's called Domestic Violence and Narcissistic Relationships I Survive. Okay, let me give a round of applause for that. And also, ladies and gentlemen, hold on, let's do this. Sharane World podcast will be live on the radio on the WBDY 99.5 radio station right here in Binghamton, July 3rd at 6 p.m. Check me out. That will be my first day on live. So come on in. I'm going to come in. I'm going to introduce myself, what I'm out here doing, what's the goal, just to get, just to get everybody going. You understand? Play a little bit of music, get everybody going. I might put a question out there for you guys to call in, or you could also, just whatever. But just keep it very respectful when you do call in, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I ask. I do ask men to do call in, and things like that. Also, alrighty, so just make sure you save the date. That's this Friday. All right, July 3rd, 6 p.m. on the WBZY 99.5 Sharane World, right here in Binghamton and the surrounding areas as well. So on PA, all your nationwide. Listen, if you get it, 99.5, listen to it. If not, I'm gonna make sure that I will upload my Patreon information so you guys can get it for free. So you guys can support and follow and things like that. Okay, so I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging and the cut, my supporters that's here on social media areas and the cut wherever. Listen, just make sure you stay tuned for it. Okay. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Sharane World is coming live. We're gonna be spreading awareness. We're gonna share some music. We're gonna get everybody going. We're gonna get some healing going, and we're gonna get a good show going. It's gonna be the first me. I'm up here real shortly and this is why I tell you guys keep your voices heard. Keep your voices heard. Keep your voices heard. Do not stop talking. You're not tagging out here doing it to the next. That's just what it is. As an advocate, a peer mentor survivor, I'm out here spreading awareness for all men and women out here in these streets of Binghamton. No matter where you at, I'm coming. The Onassis is coming. I'm bringing some advocates coming. I was out in Binghamton, but I'm spreading awareness, and that's what I'm doing. I'm giving somebody else that voice because I remember at a point in time when I didn't. So make sure y'all not out here dealing with these narcissists up out here in these streets. Make sure y'all not no phones. Don't be watching no dogs. Don't be using you. They do that. What do they do? They try to put you in this clown show. You'll be in that clown show, thinking that things will be changed because I'm not I'm not out in the street. So the the clown, okay. So I'm happy God had me open my Bimbo, Jabbo, 304, Jezebel, whatever, copy that. I don't have to deal with it no more. And the whole goal is to bring awareness out here in Binghamton. So if you're in Binghamton, I'm coming. The awareness is coming. I'm bringing some advocates coming. I'm coming and we coming strong and we bringing awareness. We're coming peaceful and that's just what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all gonna get the awareness that you need. So welcome. Thank you. Thank you once again. Okay. And don't forget, make sure y'all check me out on Facebook. Inbox me. Any questions, whatever it is, inbox me right there on domestic violence and narcissistic relationships I survive. My information is on my YouTube page as well. Okay. And also, you can definitely write me here, right here on YouTube. All righty. I appreciate you all. Y'all stay safe out there. And remember, don't be out here dealing with these narcissists. It's just not worth it. You understand? Because what they gonna do? Give you a headache? Y'all want headache? Y'all want headache? Don't register no cars, y'all. Don't watch no dog. Don't be out here doing that. Don't be driving on no highway for these narcissists. It ain't worth it. Okay? And if you're in a store at Walmart, the Wally World, wherever you at, don't be spending your money on these monsters, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So it's not worth it. Don't buy no nails for these narcissistic females. Don't be out there. It's just not worth it, men. Men, remember, speak up. You gotta speak up. Use your voices. All right. And y'all already know the type of men I advocate for. Yes, y'all already know. So listen. It's real. Y'all stay strong. And y'all just get the awareness. Keep all them narcissistic, toxic females away. And keep all them narcissistic, toxic men away. It ain't worth it. Okay? Figure out who they car register to. It's sad you got to do that. But if that's what you got to do, do it. Do it safely. It's in the glove box. Look for the registration. It has to be in the glove box. They can't keep that out the glove box. I'm just telling you right now. The phone was flipped over. Yeah, they real secretive about that. Yeah, I mean they always got something going on. Let me tell you something. The narcissist always talks about he had a warrant to clear in the city, but the narcissist wasn't clearing no warrant in the city. He was out there with multiple supplies doing whatever the narcissist could do to get whatever he can, because the narcissist ain't have a job. Okay, you can't keep running the DSS. You can't keep running to all of that. So y'all listen. At the end of the day. Ain't no man should be out there asking you for $20. And no female should be asking you to get no BBL and get her hair done and all that wicked stuff like that, especially if they toxic up out here in the street. And remember, these narcissists will love bomb you in the beginning. They love bomb you good. They will tell you, let me tell you, they will tell you that they ex is crazy. They will tell you that they don't know what they talking about. They crazy. They this, they that. Oh, they was just good this minute and bad that 1 minute and all this. Man, don't believe all that wishy-washy garbage, bimbo jabber, them narcissists be talking. I'm telling y'all how they operate. And when I slipped the mask of my narcissistic ex, it felt so good. His the name is narcissist. It's real. When people ask me what kind of relationship you was in, a narcissistic relationship. Well, what was he? A narcissist. It's real. It's so true. So let's just say, okay, he's a narcissist. He has more than just narcissistic personality tendencies, okay? There's other things going on, and I can't diagnose somebody like that, but we know there's a narcissist roaming around thinking everything is cool. Listen, I'm a peer mentor survivor. I'm an advocate. I spread awareness my way, not your way, not their way, my way. And these victims, these survivors, and these thrivers, and my viewers, and my subscribers, and all you bushes watchers are loving it. And I appreciate it because that's what y'all need out here in these streets. I could tell you, it took me a little while to come out here and start talking. It took me a while to bring my domestic violence story. It took me a while to bring my narcissistic abuse story. There's a lot of people that didn't even know that I was so much in a narcissistic abuse relationship. But also, if you followed me on Facebook and we're friends on Facebook, my main page, not my support group page, you would know that I was going through things throughout the years and stuff like that. With the narcissist, you would see when the ring was posted. You would see all of that. You probably seen pictures of the narcissist on my page. You probably seen the dog. You probably seen it all, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. But it ain't worth it. Okay? It's not worth it. Too many police calls, too many this, too many that, too many supplies, too many lies, too many kid games. Hell, you start feeling like you're taking care of another child. Don't nobody got time for no clown shit circus show. Not with no narcissist, especially no toxic female narcissist or no toxic domestic violence narcissistic male. They both the same with either way you put it. A narcissistic male and female operate the same way. It's just that these females out here, they got hormones and they get nasty. You understand? But they operate the same way. And at the end of the day, there's too much domestic violence going on out here. There's too many people not getting the awareness. And this is why I say when I bring my march, it's gonna be very peaceful. I'm not with none of that. I'm a peaceful person. I'm not with none of that. It's gonna be peaceful. We're gonna get our voice heard. We're gonna figure how to get things changed. But my whole thing is these narcissists and these domestic violence people should not keep walking in and out of these courtrooms scot free. So if you violate in a ACDC agreement, okay, you should be gone. And I appreciate those. I listen. So the whole goal is when they walk into those courtrooms, the first time, whether they're male or female, they and they get charged for domestic violence, they are to get some sort of help. And it's not trying to say to help them, ladies and gentlemen, but it's also to help the community as well in Binghamton or within New York State or New York City. It is to help the community to understand, just like how they do them sex offenders, and they want to put them all on this list and registry, and we all know who they are. What they need to do this to these domestic violence people, whether they're male or female, the first time you get charged, you need to be placed on there and you need to be sent for help. Order protections all the way. I don't care, kids, whatever. It needs to stop. I don't care if they say they're going to go do this. I don't care. They need to do that while everybody's separated. That's what needs to happen. And show, and you can show, when you can show the courts that you're doing good or whatever, then so be it. But let me tell you right now, when it comes to narcissists, there's no cure to narcissistic personality disorder. There is no cure to that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I'm just telling you. So they're not going to change. And a lot of them don't go sit down and try to go figure it out. And they don't want you to do it because once a therapist tell you what you're going through, that you're going to realize you're in a clown shit circus show and you're going to want to get out that situation. And the narcissist, male or female, or that domestic violence person is not going to like what that therapist told you or like what the therapist is telling them, because then if the therapist is not telling them nothing good, they're not on their side. You understand? And they're not gonna like that. So this is why they will tell, yeah, I'm gonna go get help. I'm gonna do, and then they feed you this story and love bomb you and hoover you back in and swindle you, and now you're wrapped up in this ball thinking that you're gonna go get counseling. So let me tell you, if I would have thought we was going to get counseling, I would have never went for no harassment. I would have went straight. for full order protection. But the narcissist begged, begged, begged. And then when we went back to court again, he said if it went for full blown, he was telling the judge that he ain't doing this, he not doing that, he not going for the full blown, he still needs access, da, 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 da. Yes, that's what was gonna happen. But when we went back, the judge kept it as a no harassment. But not this time, ladies and gentlemen. Not this time. You can't be out there catching charges and then you out there on an ACD agreement and thinking that nothing's gonna happen. Like that's crazy how they operate out here. Okay, so y'all stay focused dealing with these toxic females and these toxic men. They're unhealed. They don't educate themselves. They don't give no awareness, no healing on nothing. Like I said, I don't care what relationship you was in, what you've been through, what it was. And when you come out here, you speak toxic as a female or a male. That's who you are in all reality, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So welcome to Sharane's World. I appreciate you all. Don't forget, all right, this is all about awareness. I must advocate for myself as I advocate for others. So if you can't find me on YouTube, you could definitely find me on domestic violence and narcissistic relationships I survive. You can message me over there. That's how you can get in contact with me or whatever if you are in Binghamton or within the Broome County area. Okay. Also, you can also catch me on the WBZY 99.5 every Friday at 6 p.m. Okay, Eastern Standard Time. Writing live on the radio, Sharane World Podcast. Okay, make sure y'all come on in. I'll be playing some music, answer the phones, answer some questions, and get we gonna have a good show, and it's gonna be day one, and I'm super excited. Let me give myself a round of applause. I'm so happy, y'all. I cannot wait. Y'all stay tuned. Yeah, to that channel, whatever the case may be. I would definitely make sure I share those links in there. Yeah, I could definitely support. And I got y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about that. I know how to do customer service. Yes, 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 yes. Definitely. You always got to make sure you give everybody the good information. So like I said, Binghamton, it's a lot going on. I'm hearing about, something going on in the Saratoga apartments, about a family. It was a domestic, and I believe a lot of people went on the live in there. And like I said, I'm gonna do my research on it. Okay. And I would definitely come back to talk about it because, like I said, it's too much going on out in Binghamton, Broome County, period. Endicott, Enville, it doesn't matter the southern tier. It's too much going on that everybody got to wake up. It's not about what you got. It's not about what you could do. It's not about what you riding in, and it's not about who dude you dating and who girl you dating and what club and bar and shindig you gonna be in for the weekend, or what new outfit you think you gonna pop out in, like the narcissist like to do. He thinks that he gotta have an outfit for every little thing, but he used those supplies for those things. Okay, all right, you got something for me? I'm gonna give you a little bit, and you're gonna give me a lot. That's how they operate. If you ain't gonna give me a lot, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna baby you, or I'm gonna swindle you. And then I'm gonna get it, and I might get a little bit more. That's how they operate. You're not gonna swindle me. I better flip that mask, ladies and gentlemen. So let's start getting up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all have a blessed Tuesday. Y'all stay safe, and if you need me, you know where to find me. Go on over to Facebook, the Domestic Violence and Narcissistic Relationships I Survived to my support group. Inbox me, or you can publicly post it. Hit the follow button over there. It's not about the followers. I keep telling y'all about that, but it's also about the awareness. So more people that's following or seeing us, hitting the like button, the more that the awareness can get out there. So I appreciate you all. And welcome to Sharane World. I'm super excited. It feels good. No more clown shit circus show. Y'all can have that. Them supplies in the cut, y'all can have the clown show. Listen, I'm a whole different type of advocate out here in these streets, okay? I want to make sure I'm advocating for all my victims, my survivors, or anybody that want to educate themselves. Especially, I advocate for these men. Let's go, man. Like I keep telling y'all, when I do my march, I'm looking for two men to come out and actually speak about their situations dealing with a narcissist and a domestic violence. It don't even have to be just a narcissistic female you was dealing with. It could be straight domestic. And you survived it, or you just listen, come on out. I'm looking for two men on the days I'm doing my marching, okay? To come on out and speak. And I'm also looking for two women as well. And I'm also gonna try to pick some people out the crowd too. Because listen, we need the awareness. And I can do it by myself, but I definitely need the community at the end of the day. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you all. But I'm out of here. Y'all stay blessed. Keep your money in your pocket. And don't be busting up no car lights. And don't be busting out no car. Don't be watching no dogs. Why out there? Don't be watching no dogs. And don't register no. Y'all better figure out who them cars is registered to. I'm telling you. They be lying. They be telling you one thing, and it be a whole nother. You know it's good. My narcissistic ex to this day, well, he got blocked, or till he blocked himself. All right. Oh, you're the only female that can sit here and say all of this about me. You're the only female that could say this about me and knows how I am. Boy, say that for your supplies. I don't care what you talking about. I know the type of female I am. You save that for the supplies and the cut that you got going on and going wrong. And matter of fact, you need to go be sitting down in a therapist chair trying to figure out your life. All right, that's what needs to happen. This is to all you narcissistic men and women out there. And like I said, if you got a problem, then you got a problem with domestic violence. You must be part of the problem. I don't know. So, Binghamton, Boone County, we definitely going to be out there spreading awareness. We're going to get the awareness. We're going to try to get these advocates out there to put out, give you guys flyers. We're going to try to get everybody out there. Hopefully the council member come out. Hopefully we get some. It's a peaceful march. It ain't that. It's no shame dang. It's a peaceful march. Domestic violence. People that's within these situations don't have time to be blowing their brains off. We done been through so much. The main thing we want to do is come through peaceful, say what we got to say, and head up on out of there. That's how we operate, especially as an empath. So y'all stay blessed, stay safe. Thank you.
You got a long way to go. Rock with me now.